A symbolic concert with the Vienna Philarmonic Orchestra in Sarajevo on 28th of June and a meeting of EU leaders in Ypres, Belgium on the same day will mark exactly 100 years since the beginning of World War I. Ingrid Deltenre of the European Broadcasting Union, MEP Richard Corbett, and Vienna Philarmonic Orchestra President Dr. Clemens Hellsberg came together to debate the meaning of commemoration.
And that it's now that's now the focus of many TV stations on this day will be on this concert in Sarajevo. That makes me happy, yeah, as a member of Vienna Philharmonic, but also as a convinced European. And because I'm so absolutely sure, that's what I'm living for, that music is a common bond and it's a common language. And therefore, music is an ideal partner for the idea of a united Europe.
So Ingrid, we're marking 100 years since the start of World War I. A great many cultural events are coming up. I understand that EBU is both promoting and getting involved in these. Yeah. Can you tell us why?
Yeah, well, as you know, the European Broadcasting Union is a union of broadcasters, and whenever there is something big and where we think we can and we have to make a difference, we have to add context and depth and quality programming. We try to actually facilitate co-productions within the membership because this is an event which is so big and has involved so many parties. We thought, and actually at that time no broadcasting institution existed. We thought by sharing the effort, by sharing, let's say, the means and the resources, we can create something unique that makes a difference to any broadcaster's program. And this is why in various groups co-productions have been actually facilitated. But of course there is one element that travels without language problems, without effort, and that is music. And since we have a great partnership with the Vienna Philarmonic Orchestra, we were so proud actually to be able to host and to host broadcast this event in Sarajevo together with France Télévisions and ZDF and the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra in Sarajevo. I mean, there is no more symbolic action, I think. And of course, bringing with music Europe together, because it's again aired on, I guess, in 40 countries. I don't know the absolute figure. We're still getting, we're still finalizing some of the contracts, but it will be probably broadcast in 42 countries. And we thought this is great. But it's not the only event, of course, we're doing. But it's a great event that brings, I think, brings up some memories also on what happened, and also probably within everybody of us, the wish that this might never ever happen again.
So Mr. Corbett, peace in our time, you spoke about how bad the rise of nationalism was and that brought about the horrors from the First World War to the Second World War. Are you not concerned about what's happened in the recent European elections? Isn't that more of the same?
I am indeed worried that the result in some European countries, in France the Front National, in Britain UKIP and a couple of others as well, that the nationalistic right, shall we call them that, has done so well. But I also look at the composition of the European Parliament and see that 80% or so is not from the nationalistic right. And it is incumbent on the mainstream parties, that, with their diversity and different viewpoints on issues, to engage, to show why it is important that we have a structure like the European Union to work together across Europe, how it can be improved and reformed. We have various ideas on that. It'll be the mainstream parties that reform the European Union, not those that just want to exit or tear it to pieces. And it's incumbent on us to do that and to re-engage with the public, to make the case better, to inform, to explain, and to rekindle public support in those areas where it has diminished for the European Union.